You don't guard your access, and it shows in how exhausted you feel at the end of the day, even when you haven't done much physical work. It shows in the level of anxiety you have because you're constantly managing other people's emotional issues. Listen, access is one of the most important but yet underrated things in today's world. Right now, if someone wants to reach you, they don't have to walk to your house or write you a letter and wait for your response. All they need to do is pull out their phone, type some letters or numbers, and they're on to you. You could be lying in bed trying to unwind, and a chaotic text message or a call interrupts your mental space. Is it not interesting how you guard your bank accounts, you lock your front doors, you put password on your phones, but the actual door that protects your mental and emotional space, you leave it wide open, swinging out there, letting anyone walk in, drop their trash on the floor, and walk right back out, whenever and however they please. When you make yourself available for any and everything, you're not being kind. You're certainly communicating to people that your time, your energy has little value. In today's video, we are going to discuss 3 things: ways you let people abuse access to you, 2, what to expect when you begin to guard access to you, 3, how to protect your space. Hi, I'm Jay. Welcome to She Upgraded. In here, I like to discuss strategies and psychology of the women who are successful and how we can learn from it. If it's something that you like, make sure you stick around by hitting on the subscribe button and also hit on the like button because it gets to reach more people who wants to see videos like this. When you think of people abusing access to you, you probably think of dramatic betrayals or toxic behavior, but the reality in most times is that it's more subtle. It's a slow bleed of occurrence that happens every single day. Number 1, I titled this brain picking. Now, this has probably happened to you. People who haven't spoken to you in months or even years suddenly text you because they need your expertise or your connection or even just your advice. They don't want a relationship with you. They just want what you have to offer. And when you immediately reply with a detailed 5-paragraph answer, you're letting them bypass the line. 2, emotional garbage dump. I'm sure you have that one person in your circle who only reaches out when their life is a mess. They don't want solutions. They just want to dump 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 4 seconds of complaining, anxiety, and drama onto you. And the moment you make them feel lighter, they hang up, go and enjoy the rest of their day. Meanwhile, you're left heavy. You're left sitting there completely drained, carrying weight that isn't yours. You became their free therapy session because you were open to it. 3, the instant reply trap. The moment you tap on a message or reply a few seconds to a non-urgent message, you set a precedent. You're telling the person, no matter what I'm doing in my life, your random thoughts takes priority. And every time you entertain a conversation you didn't care about, answer a call you didn't want to take, say yes to an invitation out of obligation, you're teaching them to abuse the privilege of being near you. The psychology of selective access. Well, I did a video on this and I don't want to repeat the same thing that I've said, so you need to go and watch it. It teaches you about selective access, the psychology behind it, and the link is in the description box. The women who changed the narrative, who shifted paradigm, women like Queen Elizabeth or women that are ultimate corporate and creative powerhouses. They are not sitting around entertaining small talks or acting as a therapist to women or men that cannot manage their emotional matters. When a woman decides to strictly guard her access, she achieves 3 massive transformations. First, she reclaims her creative power and cognitive focus. Think of legendary historic figures, women like Queen Elizabeth, or women who are ultimate corporate and creative powerhouses. They are not sitting around entertaining small talks or acting as a therapist to women or men that cannot manage their emotions all the time. By setting boundaries around who could speak to them and when, it allowed them to massively block uninterrupted time required to master their craft, strategize their moves, and build assets and meaningful relationships. You cannot build financial sovereignty or become a creative genius if you spend a good amount of your time every day attending to people just because you want to please them. 2, she forces a higher standard of pursuit. When a woman is not easily accessible, it's a good way for her to get rid of the low effort people in her life, whether in friendship or business or romance. The lazy network, the opportunities, the people looking for an easy ride immediately fall away because this type of people do not like to do the work that it requires of them in any aspect. They are always looking for free pass. The people who remain, but these people would usually be few, are the ones who truly value you, respect your boundaries, and are willing to bring value to the relationship. 3, she commands absolute presence. Pay attention to a woman who is selective with her access. When she's in a room, when she speaks, she commands attention naturally because people don't get to hear from her every time. She doesn't give her energy randomly. So when she does give her attention, it feels significant. It carries authority naturally. Guarding your access is the ultimate act of self-ownership. The moment you stop letting people interrupt your day or your energy with their never-ending unplanned issues and start deciding exactly who gets to experience your intellect, your warmth, and who you are as a person, you will experience a major positive change in your life. And I call this the invitation to disappear. So if you struggle with guarding your access, here is how you can start quietly. You don't need to make a ground announcement. You see those people who go on their status to post moving in silence, or even better, those who post ghost mode. Or you text people telling them that you won't be available even when they don't need that information or they haven't asked for it. Please don't be that girl. Just silently begin. Turn off your read receipts when you need to. Get used to putting your phone on DND from time to time. You can always set it in a way that your important or your favorite people can get to reach you, or people you're responsible for. Their calls can always come through. Let the call go to voicemail if it may. Take a reasonable amount of time to respond to an email that is not an emergency or work related. Get used to saying, "I can't make it," without offering a long defensive explanation of why. Let people wonder what you're up to. Let them experience the vacuum of your absence. The moment you start treating your presence like an exclusive space, people would adjust to your new standards. And if they don't, you don't want them anyways. Stop letting everyone draw from your cup, especially when they haven't helped filled it, or when they too can add value to you, but they choose not to. Until you are left dry, they keep taking from you. Make sure you guard your access because no one else will do it for you. If this is something you want to learn more about, I've done other videos as well. I talked about selective access, I talked about selective attention. I'll put all of them in the description box. Make sure you go check them out. See you there.